Thank you, guys. Afternoon, everyone. My name is Tinda Ndamase. I own Hekima Consulting, which is an accounting advisory firm. So we'll be working with, we're very excited actually to be here. Unfortunately, we won't be able to stay for lunch. So we're very excited about the vision. We'll be helping the team, better platform, better group actually, and looking into the different structures and how all of the operations of the different companies, the accounting and the tax, there's a lot of work for us to do, but we're very excited to be here and very honored to have seen all of you. Ubaba always says that he has such an incredible team all across the country. So today we're happy that we could be here, even though we cannot really stay for long, but we're very excited. Many great opportunities that will be unlocked through this platform. This is something that when I left corporate, because I realized that I was not doing anything that was helping anybody do anything. We have the skills, we have the people that are able to move certain things forward. So our focus was primarily on helping Black entrepreneurs and Black businesses. And most importantly, to make sure that money stays within Black people. And that's something that brings very closely to what our company is about, the team and all of you, to make sure that it's a success. To make sure that whatever is out there to be explored, we'll explore it. Whatever structures that need to be in place are in place. The investments that he talks about, there's so many people who have ideas for business and everything. Let's work together. So let's work together, and so we're very excited. And unfortunately, we have to leave, but all the best for the rest of the day. Thank you.
So, before wasting any time, there's an usher that's going to escort you to downstairs. We're having a different venue for lunch.
We'll talk. You guys are always going to be taking photos.
Yeah. That is not good as a thing.
Okay.
record on the 10th. So ngicela nimphakele izandla as isiza.
Okay. Igama lami nguSnethemba. I'm from Eastern Cape. I'm sure it's threatening now. There are a lot of Eastern Cape guys here. So I'm from the Eastern Cape. So Snethemba Vika. We're coming from a very, very small town. To be standing kubantu abangaka, it's kind of frightening, but I have to do it. There's another thing that you've seen here. There's a lot of young people that you've seen here. It scares old people to see young people standing here a lot of times. But we shouldn't be scared. Why? My aunt used to say, she'll find out and then abantu said, nah, they're making noise. Let them stay there. And then my aunt said that we are not teaching them about God. Satan is going to preach to them outside. So we should not be scared when we see young people do. Be happy. There is a lot of young people who are already doing izinto that are not profitable. Instead of discouraging children when they poop up, when they are dreaming about things, we should be them. Uba amaphupha wabo basicele. We got families aposoyikwa. People are scared. You should not be telling when you say, I want to be a doctor, they tell you, do not do that. Don't say it out loud. Do you know why? Because we are scared. And the fear is so great that we are scared to venture to izinto ezine value. Because so ikukuthakatha. Because so because so the community will see that we should not be scared. Because ezo zinto zibantu abantwana besebancinci zezi zibahola ubomi babo bonke. There's a lot of programs zabantu abatsha at better platforms. You have abantu abatsha abasekhayeni, bring them in. The next event that we are having, it should not be old people only. There should be young people. It should be a crusade, a financial crusade. Now, so I'm going to talk about a few things to make us comfortable. Lots of companies. Okay, so I've done accounting in university. Then it's a long story. Yes. You've seen the lady who was standing here. To become a chartered accountant, you need to study for 8 full years. That girl who was standing here, she might look young. She has studied for 8 full years without qualifying as a chartered accountant. She trained for 3 full years writing in exam, and you failed those exams. So I don't know if she failed. So if she failed, it means she studied at university plus training for 11 years. So when she's standing here, she's not talking about something that she doesn't know. She's an accountant. Maybe she has 11 years doing what she was telling us to do. So I'm telling you, be comfortable. You are in good hands. Is going to be transparent, and one of the pillars of transparency is accounting. Where does the money go? And if you do not know where the money is going, there are no receipts, there is no accountant. That is externally. Because if we have an accountant inside, it means we can bribe that accountant. But an accountant that is coming from outside like her, we cannot bribe her. Because why? She is regulated by not us, but by external bodies. So she cannot lie to you. So I'm telling you right now, when it comes to money, your accounting, your financials are safe.
Wow.
That is systems number 1. Systems number 2, the website. People have been asking about the what?
The website.
When is the website coming? The website is here. There was a website before. There are people who know the website. But we are upgrading. You can see the scale now. You can see the places we at. Niyayibona indawo esityela kuyo, niyayibona itafile. And if everything is changing, it means even the people inside the platform should change.
Yes!
And to develop into ezinevelu akuthatha insuku ezimbini. That's Buddhism. Xa uzawutyala umthi, if you are going to grow umthi, it doesn't take you 2 years. But everything laa mthi oyiyo is inside the seed.
Yes.
We are planting the seed. Sungama. The website is what?
It's coming.
We're going to use the website to sell. I would dwell in these things if I had time. I don't have time. That's why I'm so brief. Another issue that we need to know, everyone who's a better platform needs to be an active member. In order for you to be an active member, you will need a card. We will have a singular card. Your card is going to cater for everything that you do under better platforms. Everything, your information, your investments that you have under better platforms are going to be under one card, because you don't want to be pulling a makadamani. We are going to have one. How many cards? One. And it's not because they were not profitable. It's not because they were not managed properly. But they were closed. Why? They didn't do what? They didn't do fine. Everything else was fine. We have a team. That's the good thing about Uber platforms. We have a team. We have illegal team. We're not contracting abantu bangaphakathi. We're contracting abantu outside. People with experience, people who know what they are doing, people who are going to get these certificates. It might take time, but zonke into ezi-right should take time, so that we get those certificates, so that you know that imali yakho ngenye imini awuzufika kuthiwa ivalelwe ayikwazi uphuma. Compliance. Then there are products. Maybe before products, let me talk about marketing. Marketing is a means to sell the product. That's the only job. Even though marketing is fancy, you don't want that person. It is a duty yomntu wonke okwikhampani. Now, we are leaders. One of the principles in marketing, you need to be consistent with what you are doing. Abantu abakhwithayo into ngenxa besithi ayisebenzi ngomso. No, ndiye ndamfonela uthe khawume, then I quit. In marketing, you need to be consistent. I used to be in sales. I used to be a teacher before, but I used to be in sales too. I used to be in sales. In sales, you are told not to take a no for an answer. Do you know why? Because if they do not want this product, tomorrow they are going to want this other product. So you do not discard your contacts. A pillar is being marketing is discipline. You don't just do anything while marketing. You need to be disciplined. When we say we're wearing this t-shirt, you cannot wear another t-shirt. You are contradicting abantu bakubukeleyo usenza le nto yenzayo. Everyone who's going to be a leader when they see me in Johannesburg wearing this t-shirt, when they see Sisi Epulkwan, they see this t-shirt, they should relate. Uba is the same company. Because if you are having another t-shirt because you feel like this one is ugly, you don't like it. Marketing is not about liking. You don't have to like it. It needs to sell. Because by discipline, you keep doing the routine, and sometimes you think that the routine is not working because you're wearing the same t-shirt, yet people are seeing, they are questioning. And if people are not questioning things, it means they do not know things. You need people questioning things. You need people talking bad about you. You need people talking good about you. If they are not talking at all, you are irrelevant. We need them to talk. We need them to say the bad things. We need them to say the good things. Because if they don't say nothing, it means they don't know about us. If they do not know about us, they do not know about the product. If they do not know about the product, there is no way that they can buy. The last one. The last one. Where is my pen? Alright. This is the last one, so that I give up to Ulendu Mr. Bia. The products. The products. We have a product, Zabando Bacha. Young people. We have a product that is called Juniors for young people. Why do we have a product that Juniors Go Better platform? Because we are sick and tired of parents spoon-feeding children. We are sick and tired of parents giving money to children, and those children think that they are entitled. Your child asking you, where is my pocket money? Don't give them pocket money. Teach them how to make pocket money, so that when I do not have mama, if mama will be dead by now, teach them how to create a pocket money for themselves. We have products for young people at Better Platform. We have products for people who are at college. We call it college bars. The ones that are saying university figure phone elected don't yazio, but man. Tell me you don't know that. They tell you, I need money. They tell you, what is that? They need to know by the Google imali uba yenziwa njani. We have a product ezinjalo. We have ezinye partners who Mr. Biela azothetha ngazo. I do not have time. I think Mandite, thank you for that.
These are mine.
Oh.
She does movies, she does director, she's PA, accounting, she's social media, digital, whatever, IT. So they are also part of it. There are things I had already mapped up what I thought they would do, but you know, you give up sometimes. But so long as they actually are, they want what they like and they are ready to work. They are not employed, they work for themselves, they work for the family, so they are working. They are not looking for jobs. Okay. We're going to go back to this slide just briefly. Because there are things that we wanted you guys to understand here, so that we move forward to understand where we are. We said we are what? We are a platform. In a platform, ufike ume ulinde train yakho akithi train or ulinde bus, you're waiting for that thing, and then it comes and you go. Not everybody is going the same direction. Better platform, your ticket is to be a member. It's a platform. But when you get to the platform, now you choose. Where are you going? You can't just sit at the platform. There is no room that you can sit here, that even tomorrow you are sitting at the platform. It doesn't work that way. It's not for people to go and sit there. It's for people to actually take a direction where they are going. Buy a ticket where you want to go. Find out information. You are still at the platform, you haven't moved yet. So, but the platform gives you the view of everything, of what's available, what flights are going where. And it's up to you to pick. So these are the products, this is the structure, but these young people, they're not employed. We don't employ at Better Platform. They've come and picked up a space where they want to play, and we give them the support. Let me repeat again. They are not sitting here expecting a salary. They come with their companies, we say, we like this, how are we going to do this? We then support them. But they come up with their own ideas, we just provide the space. How much do you want to earn if we were to give you a salary? Some of them said 20. I said, will you be happy? Yep. Somebody said 75. I said, will you be happy once you get 75? He said, yep. I said, I doubt. Because when you've got a salary structure mindset, when you reach there, you realize that actually that's not where you want. Because your expenses are going to catch up with you. All of a sudden, you're going to be living at 75. 75 is finished. Utawufuni Ferrari. Uzayithenga le Ferrari abe ne installment ka 30,000 afune ukuhlala endlini ebiza that goes along with the 30,000 with the Ferrari. All of a sudden, by the time he spends in what you realize that 75,000 actually so now the salary that he actually thought he wanted doesn't fit anymore. So once you are in a salary mindset, you're going to always have a problem. We have a license for insurance. We've got a license to lend money. But when we went around, we went around looking for money. We had all the projects, not because the projects were not good, but they just won't give you the money. Even if it's government that talks, but when it comes to say, we've got the license, we've got everything, they won't give you the money. So, but we've got the licenses. So that's why we decided, it's okay. We actually have a foundation already. It's not a bad thing. We already have the foundation, we've got the systems. All we need is to create our own money. So that we made a rule that we're not going to go after government or anyone. We want people to look for us. We're not going after anyone. Government must be looking for Better Platform. Where are they? Because we want to give them money. Because if they don't partner with us, I can tell you, they will have problems in the next elections. They are here. But what we decided to do is, we just had a license here that we can do insurance. But what we have done is, we are converting this company to a underwriting company. What does it mean? In South Africa currently, there is only one black company called Lion of Africa that is doing underwriting. One. That is 100% black. One company that is underwriting insurance. We're going to be the only company that is underwriting insurance. But there is a catch. In order to be an underwriter, you need to have some money. Minimum to do life, I need R1 million. Minimum to do short term, I need a minimum of 1 million to 100 million. Members, we need to raise this money. We already have the 1 million here for the underwriting. We have raised it amongst the platform. We didn't borrow from there. And what are they doing? They've taken. They are now shareholders on that underwriting, not at the broker, at the underwriting level. And we said, minimum 100,000, you put it there, and you are a shareholder. You've got a shareholding there. Even though the shares are held under Umnoto, but Umnoto is holding those shares under what do you call it? But we are also leveraging on other funding that is coming from government. Remember, every company has got what we call enterprise development. That is targeted for blacks, but there are no blacks that are in this space. So that money is sitting, most of the companies are sitting with that money because there are no black companies in that space. And they are bringing some of the money. We will get some grant, but we're using our own money to do this thing. After about, I think we are launching the underwriting in July 1, August 1 or September, maybe 1 the latest. But there's a challenge to the leaders. For us to be able to actually launch and underwrite, we need a minimum of 3,000 members. We said we've got 2,000 members, right? Roughly now. if everybody were to go back and recruit 4 people, by, thank you very much. There are some terms that we have gotten out. Now, the challenge is, the way we are, let's say here there is 100. Let me say there's 100 here. If we're each going to go and share and bring 4 people, already we are sitting at about what, 400. We've got 1,000, we'll be sitting at 4,000. It's not an issue really. But once we stress about it, that we must go and recruit, then we're going to have a problem. So we need to have, we've made a commitment that we have got 3,000 people by the 1st of August. That's a commitment we've made because there are 2 things. We can say we've got 50,000, then for us to be able to get the license, it's going to be very expensive. So, but if we are saying we've got 3,000, which we have said, but I want at least 4,000 people on the platform by the 1st of August. By the 1st of August. That's when the application is going in, I think on Wednesday, Friday next week, the application for the live. So we need to therefore make sure that the first one is done. And then we are going to start working on the next one, on the short term. We already have people that have said, there's a government department that has got about 5,000 cars currently being insured. We can bring it here, but to be able to underwrite those kind of cars for the short term, we will launch maybe with another million, but we need an overall, what we call in terms of the, what we call about 100 million. Are we going to raise it?
Yes.
Yes. I've already had commitments. Some of the companies have said, no, we like what, if you guys can hit the 4,000 that you are promising you will have by August, and hit by the end of, let's say, September, October, you have at least 20,000, we're going to give you the money. About 60% will be grant money out of that 100 million. 40% will be a loan. It's up to us, therefore, whether we are up to this challenge. Do you really guys want to be? Remember, these companies, if you are underwriting in the platform, let's say in a year's time, we've got 100,000, you're underwriting, we will have brokers all over the country. These companies better show and better ensure they are already registered. These will be our brokers that will only underwrite members. But we'll have other companies that will be underwriting everywhere in the country. We'll also have, what do you call it? Call centers. So the office that we might show you here is only for Better Platform, the NPO. We are moving, by maybe September, we'll be moving to town, to a building. We'll employ not less than 200, what do you call it, in a call center. And we will therefore be having a call center, but we'll also have other products. So we are therefore saying, if you want to be not a member, a shareholder here, it's really up to you. There is a chance that you can be a shareholder here. But we're also saying, not everybody is going to have 100,000. But we're saying, we've got, because Umnoto had all the licenses, we're breaking Umnoto up. We are saying the NCR license, we are removing it from Umnoto there. We are creating Better Capital. Because the people that are doing insurance, they are saying they don't want to be dealing with loans. They just want to focus on, there are too many products in insurance anyway. They want to focus on insurance. So we are breaking it down. It will only be dealing with insurance. All kinds of insurances will be done by Umnoto. We have Better Capital that will deal with microloans and equity. Here, we are providing a fund here that if you've got any amount, you can invest there. You earn every month, you invest there. We can guarantee you we're going to give you maybe 30% interest every month. That's going to be under Better Capital. It's Better Capital that will also be responsible for your equity, funding in companies and all of those things. But what is it that we are driving at? This is just building numbers. Remember, it's a platform. A platform works with numbers. You must always understand that. A platform works, it's effective when it's got numbers. When you're talking about 5,000 here, 20,000, 100,000, you've got a million. Everybody stands up, wants to talk to you. Again, here in the platform, once we develop the platform, that's why Utemba will tell you, this guy that I work on the IT, we're going to be able to profile you. Because if you're going to sell to people, you must know who they are. Who is going to buy what? How much can they afford? We profile people. You've got a data with a matrix that shows exactly what is the spend of everybody. Therefore, what can they afford? That's what we will do here. Therefore, we know exactly. If City put your 2,000 every month here, we're saying invest here. So here we'll invest and we can guarantee people how much they can get. Here we can't guarantee if you are buying equity, but because they, maybe you'll get your dividends after a year or 2 years. You start getting any dividends. But that's a lifetime. Here we offer these opportunities. So we need young people that can come and run these things. We have developed systems, we have created companies. Now we are saying, if you know young people, they are sitting at home. They are your accountants, they are what? Let them come here. There's a space. You need actuaries here. You need everybody here. They must come and find their own space here. Whenever I tell them that they must come with a CV and come and say, hey, I want 20,000 or want to, doesn't work that way. We're going to give you the space and say, what can you bring here? Here are the people. Here are the systems. They work. In other words, what we do, we give them as if it's their own company to run it. We just sit back and manage the systems. And then they can do whatever they want. So, but once we've got the numbers here, our target is that if we reach 1 million, we've already started with this issue of a better bank. We've started already, but we are waiting for the numbers. It's not going to work if you don't have the numbers. Utemba spoke about a card. We are moving away from all of these cards that actually like wallet, so we are moving away from that. We had a meeting yesterday with a company that does most of the cards for most of the banks, including who has seen a card Time Bank. Time Bank has got an interesting technology. You go to Pick n Pay, there is a simple machine there. You go with your fingerprint. You don't even have to carry anything. You go with your fingerprint, they do your fingerprints, they do what? Your card goes, boom. You have a card. So now the question is, why do you need a bank? You actually don't need a bank anymore. And that card, you can buy anywhere and do a lot of things. But we might go a step further. There is a new technology. Who has seen the Apple technology that has just come out? The iPad for Apple that has just come out. There is a new thing that they've just launched. When you got that cell phone from Apple, you don't need a bank anymore. All your cards are in the system there. It doesn't need, it's global. You go anywhere in the world, you don't have to carry cash or anything. You go anywhere in the world, so long as you got that Apple system, your bank charges gone. Your what? Gone. So that's the direction that we are looking at. But we're going to start with a system like the Time Bank system. In Polokwane, probably we'll put office in the Gamate. But if you want, you can have, remember, you can have 20 cards on that card. You can have one folder where you put your money and only you can access that one. It's technology. So that's where we are. We are working on the cooperative bank, the bank, which is we're going to start as a cooperative bank. So we're going to give you a funeral year to a better platform with a certain requirements. This is what we offer. Ageko umuntu who is in better platform would go out locals and SKI understand. We want to make sure that when you go out as a member of better platform, it becomes a marketing that funeral of yours. Everybody who's in better platform platform, you don't have a choice, you have a funeral cover. Period. But at the same token, a lot of people don't invest and don't do things. When you're at better platform, we're going to make sure you got a life cover. If unayo kwaSanlam, eyakho le kwaSanlam noma kwa Old Mutual or wherever. Because when we want to work with you, we don't want to be going and begging there. Can we policy? We want to take this policy that is here. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to do a business, we know your things here. We manage them. So we will have all of those things in place. And by the way, the legal person who was here, they are moving their offices into better platform. So there will be a legal unit. There will be what we call almost like legal wise. There will be like legal services that you have access to better platform. Part of your funeral cover will cover some of those things in legal. I'm closing. I think we've unpacked a lot of things for you. If you didn't know better platform, I hope you've got a better understanding. I said in the beginning when we started, there is always a challenge. When you don't know your identity, you always try to mimic other people. Let me tell you a fact, even if you didn't hear anything here today, but go with it. Black people is the only race in the world that it doesn't matter if it marries, cross marries, it still remains black. Yes. It's the only race, whether you marry a Chinese or a white person or whatever, the child is what? It's black. It's the only race because it's the dominant what? Species. In terms of genes, it's the dominant gene. If you are a white person and you marry a Chinese, what is that child? No, it's not. It's not. It's not Chinese. It's not white. Another definition. No, I'm telling you a fact now that you must understand. The black race is the only one. It doesn't matter what you marry. Your child marries a white person or whatever. The child will still be what? Black. It doesn't matter if he does not look black, but if there is a black gene, the child is what? Black. Now, this is a challenge where we differ with a lot of people. I say to a lot of people, remember, Uguti, when you are dominant and people know that you are dominant, whether you don't know. Tony Leon, 2 years back said, white people should start having more children, because in the future we're going to have a problem here. You remember that speech? He said start having more children because you guys are disappearing. My elections are going to be irrelevant. And I want to tell you something, you're hearing it from me, you'll never hear it again, but I'll never repeat it again. If you want to change the status quo, bring the wealth back, marry from outside the group, marry the rich groups, let your children marry them because those children will what? Be black.
Yeah.